Hello DC fans and movie enthusiasts. Today Animation Rundown has an exciting treat in store for you. In this video, we're going to take you on a thrilling journey as we recap one of the most extraordinary films to hit the silver screen, Superman Batman, Public Enemies. So grab your popcorn and without further ado, let us immerse ourselves in the captivating world of this DC cinema. In the midst of a severe economic depression that grips the nation, Lex Luthor, the CEO of LexCorp, surprisingly ascends to the position of President of the United States. Under his guidance, the economy starts to recover from the economic depression. Along with that, he assembles a force of government employees superheroes made up of Captain Atom, Starfire, Katana, Black Lightning, Power Girl, and Major Force. However, the two superheroes maintain their hostility towards Luthor. And you're right, they are Batman and Superman. During this critical time, the United States government receives an alarming notification about an enormous kryptonite meteor hurtling towards Earth. Despite being informed about the imminent danger, Lex Luthor, looking for sole credit, dismisses the assistance of the superheroes. He sets on a mission to destroy the kryptonite meteor with nuclear missiles. Luthor takes the first step by luring Superman into a meeting under the guise of proposing a pact between them. Unbeknownst to Superman, Luthor has also invited Metallo. The two engage in a conversation until Metallo suddenly appears, revealing Luthor's true intentions. Luthor hastily retreats, leaving a weakened Superman to face Metallo alone. Even in his languished state, Superman hurls a tire at Metallo, causing him to collapse. Taking the opportunity, Superman crashes Metallo with a car and uses his heat vision to blast it. However, Metallo emerges from the flames and resumes the fight. Engaged in a fierce battle, Metallo transforms one arm into a chainsaw and the other into a gigantic hammer and prepares to behead Superman with the chainsaw. But just in the nick of time, Superman stops the chainsaw with his bare hands and uses his heat vision to break free from Metallo's grip. The force of the heat vision propels Superman backward, causing him to crash into a nearby cemetery. Metallo chases after a weakened Superman, but his victory is interrupted by Batman's arrival. Batman swiftly throws batarangs, momentarily stunning Metallo. In a desperate attempt to free himself, Batman hurls a batarang at the kryptonite stone embedded in Metallo's body, causing a fragment to fall to the ground. Superman uses his heat vision to destroy Metallo's arm, liberating Batman. Once again, Metallo quickly recovers, retrieves the fallen kryptonite piece, and shoots it at Superman using a makeshift gun. The impact of the kryptonite causes Superman to fall into an empty grave. Just as Metallo believes victory is his, Batman attaches a bomb to Metallo and joins Superman in the empty grave. The bomb detonates, bringing an end to Metallo's threat. But as soon as the two leave the scene, an unknown assailant appears and finishes off Metallo. Unfortunately for the two superheroes, later that night, Lex Luthor manipulates the situation to his advantage by falsely accusing them of Metallo's murder. Luthor cunningly utilizes the recorded footage of their encounter to implicate them. He claims that Superman's decision-making may have been compromised due to the presence of kryptonite. To further complicate matters, Luthor announces a staggering $1 billion bounty for anyone who brings him the head of the Man of Steel. Meanwhile, Superman and Batman break into Star Labs in an attempt to get their hands on more information on the meteor. To their surprise, they find the remains of Metallo there and figure out that the intense radiation was the reason for his death. Right when they make this discovery, they are made to face an army of villains consisting of Silver Banshee, Captain Cold, Icicle, Killer Frost, Mr. Freeze, Gorilla Grodd, Bane, Black Manta, Black Spider, Brimstone, Catman, Cheetah, Copperhead, Deadshot, Kestrel, King Shark, Brutal, Despero, Giganta, Gerda, Lady Shiva, Mongol, Captain Boomerang 2, Nightshade, Parasite, Solomon Grundy, and Shrike. Obviously, it's not at all easy for the Dup to fight a horde of villains at once, but they still manage to defeat a majority of them. But that is not the end of Superman and Batman's struggle. They are about to get ready for another round off with the villains when the villains are chased off with the powerful entrance of other superheroes, Captain Atom, Black Lightning, Katana, Power Girl, and Major Force. Initially delighted by the arrival of their friends, the duo's joy quickly turns to shock when Captain Atom declares their intention to arrest Superman. Confused and questioning their actions, Batman and Superman confront their allies, only to be met with the response that they are bound by the commands of the President. The only one who hesitates is Power Girl. To gain an advantage, Batman deploys smoke bombs, creating a diversion, while he engages in combat with Katana while Superman tries to fend off Starfire. Right when Batman gets Katana off his tail, Black Lightning starts attacking him, but he is taken down when Superman hurtles him towards the ground along with Starfire. Just as Superman rises from the rubble, Power Girl tells him to look just as Captain Atom is about to shoot him, and she in return gets a threatening stare from Captain Atom. Captain Atom and Superman continue to fight each other in the sky when Superman falls into a fountain because of the impact of Captain Atom's attack. Then, Major Force comes in and pushes Superman into the statue and starts to punch him continuously while Batman tries to fight off Black Lightning in the background. Just when Captain Atom tells Major Force that he has done enough, Superman seizes the opportunity and flies to the sky and starts making a whirlwind with his super speed that engulfs the other heroes. Superman and Batman escape with another ally, this time Power Girl. Power Girl confides in them that she too doesn't trust Luthor and does not believe that Superman killed Metallo. However, their short rest is interrupted when Lex superheroes catch up to them, and the fight starts all over again with one change. Power Girl is now on Batman and Superman's side. Amidst the chaos, Batman realizes that Major Force was the one who actually killed Metallo under Luthor's orders. Batman skillfully provokes Major Force, compelling him to confess the truth. The revelation incites anger and disappointment among the heroes, causing those who were previously on Luthor's side to feel a deep sense of shame for their actions. Out of anger, Power Girl punches Major Force so hard that the Force ruptures his containment suit, and ashamed of his acts, Captain Atom absorbs the energy, disintegrating Major Force and injuring himself in the process. While the heroes are processing this new information, Lex's missile turns out to be a failure because of the small amount of kryptonite radiation being emitted. This is also when Amanda realizes that Luthor has basically lost his senses because he has been taking kryptonite steroids. Lex's reaction after this proves that Luthor has lost his mind. He says that he will let the meteor hit Earth and then he will rule what is left of it. Batman and Superman break into Lex's lab to retrieve data on the meteor's radiation, where they are attacked by Captain Marvel and Hawkman. They don't need to worry about them as Power Girl defeats them with her strength. In a last-ditch effort, Lex desperately attempts to delete all the data to prevent the heroes from obtaining it. Unbeknownst to him, Waller betrays Lex and provides the heroes with a copy of the data. With the vital information in hand, Batman and Superman fly to Tokyo to deliver it to the Japanese Toyman, unaware that Lex has managed to escape Waller and the military with the assistance of his new suit and is secretly following them. As the rocket built by Toyman is prepared to intercept the meteor, Batman takes it upon himself to pilot the vessel, knowing the remote guidance systems have been disabled by Luthor. Seeing Luthor being distracted while fighting Superman, Batman launches the rocket. Even with the grief of losing his best friend, Superman continues to face off against Luthor's onslaught. As the two engage in combat, flying over cities and towns, the meteor is suddenly obliterated, relieving the imminent threat to Earth. In a moment of profound relief, Superman discovers Batman's survival as he emerges from an escape pod, prompting a joyous reunion between the two heroes. With the world saved and their bond reaffirmed, they stand united in their triumph over adversity. The movie ends on a happy note with Superman being cleared of all charges of murder and him meeting Lois Lane. Not to forget, Luthor is arrested. That is the end of today's video. Like and subscribe to our channel to watch more interesting recaps of your favorite movies here. See you again soon.